Hello and welcome to Travel Beans. I'm Alex and this is Emma. We are digital nomads travelling the world.
We are currently in our home country of England and today we are exploring Exmoor National Park. Today is the start of our final section of our UK road trip series. We are quite sad about this situation, but we are very excited because we are going to a few places that have been recommended by you guys, and our first stop is going to be Exmoor National Park.
So the landscape's changing quite a lot now, and you can really tell when you're in a national park when you see the signs saying welcome to the national park. There's a lot of signs now saying to be very careful of animals, so I'm getting pretty excited because I don't actually know what kind of animals I'm about to hit.
So we were just driving along and we passed a sign for Dunster Castle, so we thought we'd pop in and have a little sneak peek.
And we managed to steal some glances, some free glances. So we looked at this castle online before, and it's going to cost us about 45 quid, and we're leaving England soon. So we have to save all the money that we could possibly get. So we drove up to it just to go and get a close-up of the castle, and it looks really cool. But just a little tip for you guys, that never feel guilty because you don't want to pay the entrance fee. Just have a look on the outside. You don't know what you're missing out on anyway by not going inside. So I think it's a pretty useful tip for you.
So we've just crossed over the border into Exmoor National Park, and as you approach it, it's literally like this wall of nature that is just coming towards you. It looks phenomenal. So already my first impressions of this place are great.
Something that we don't realise in England, but a lot of my American friends have told me, is that our roads are really small. Like, look at this. So I know in America, a lot of you guys that are watching from there have huge cars, huge roads, huge parking spaces. In England, we like things nice, small and compact. Not everything, but most things. We've been driving around for quite a while and I still haven't even found one little piece of wildlife. I haven't even seen a little dead one, nothing.
Mate, you've been in the car the whole time.
Yeah, but it says be wary of the animals because you might kill them with your car.
So we're here now. We've arrived at Bossington, which is this cute tiny little village just on the entrance of Exmoor National Park, and we think we might go on a nice little walk from here, which was recommended to us. Before we even set off anywhere, it's not really wildlife as such, but look, we made a little mate. Every time I go out of the car, it follows me around, and now it's just sitting on the bonnet. Maybe we have a new pet.
This walk is at the start of the Southwest Coastal Path, which is England's longest path, and it is over 600 miles and will take you, if you're a fast walker, 30 days, and if you're a slow average Joe like me, it's up to 2 months. That's not the main reason I want to do a small section of this walk. The reason is this is our best chance for wildlife nearby, and there is a chance for dolphins, peregrine falcons, seals, plus many other birds.
So I've just come across a whole bunch of wild garlic, and I think in springtime this is when it's absolutely booming in England. Whenever you go on little nature walks anywhere, you'll be able to smell this really faint smell of garlic in the air. Not in a disgusting smelly garlic breath kind of way, but actually quite a nice way. Wow, I hadn't actually looked back until I got to the top purposefully because I wanted to be shocked, and I'm pretty shocked actually. The beach looks kind of interesting. It's like black, maybe black rocks or black pebbles. I didn't know we had black beaches in England. I thought they were always just rocks or sand.
We've just got to a lookout point, which out here is where you can potentially see the dolphins and seals. But a pleasant surprise was to come across this World War II defence. If there's not a sign, I always take that to mean you can climb. Oh, the door's locked. Ooh. So everything seems to be boarded up. But it's weird because like you could just climb in the front.
Yeah, there's like open windows at the front.
Oh, the entrance!
Yes!
To people not from the UK, this probably looks really cool right now, but it's quite common you get these abandoned buildings. And the rule one when you walk in is block your nose, because you're going to be smelling some piss.
That's so true.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it smells like urine. Wow, nice view though.
It's a great place for dolphin and Nazi spotting. Wildlife update just in. 0! Nothing! Okay, seagulls, but they don't count. No one wants them. I want to give a little shout out though to this really cool coastal path. This part of the path that I'm stood on right now runs all the way across the southwest peninsula of England. And if just the start of it is anything to go by, it's going to be breathtaking, because the further you go down south, usually the bluer the water, the nicer it all looks. So this is on like the shit end of the walk. We've just come across something. I'm not sure if it's a snake or if it's a slow worm, but it's alive and it's eating something.
I've never seen a slow worm personally, but I've heard of them before, and it looks like what I've heard of
They're
before.
usually thicker. I've seen them before. They're quite thick.
Yeah.
And more brown.
And the UK doesn't have that many snakes either, so the shape of it is kind of unusual. Like, it doesn't look exactly snake shaped.
But we do have snakes. We have adder, which is the poisonous one, but we have other snakes as well. That definitely wasn't an adder, but it could have been something else.
Let's Google it. Let's Google this bad boy. So I was going to ask you guys to leave in the comments what that animal is. Is it a snake? Is it a slow worm? But I'm too impatient and I Googled it. Turns out it is a slow worm.
We finally saw some wildlife, and it was new wildlife. I can definitely end this video and sleep easy now that I have seen myself a slithery little thing.
Thank you so much for watching our video. If you liked it, hit that like button, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe.
And there is nothing to comment this week because Emma was going to ask you what animal that was and she decided to look at it herself, so we want to know nothing from you. Nothing.
Maybe just say something nice to make our day.
Something nice about the video. If you can spare a couple of coppers, then check out our Patreon if you would like to support us. And nothing more to say than thank you very much for watching, and see you on the other side. Beans out!